Bree, Sue. This segment is called Pick Your Mouth. No makeup or no wig.
No wig.
Fruit Loops or Raisin Bran.
Both.
Gin or wine.
Wine.
Short man or big belly man.
Short man.
You drinking or you thinking.
Both.
You catching flights or feelings.
Most definitely. Flights.
Definitely flights.
Fete or old school dance.
Old school dance.
Fat or old school dance.
Old school dance.
Big ring or big wedding.
Big ring.
Big ring.
Road time or no time.
Road time.
Any other place or polished.
Definitely polished.
Polished. Definitely.
This segment has been called Pick Your Mouth.
Welcome to the big dogs. Welcome to the big dogs. We got Bree behind the wheel. We got Leah. We got Disa. Bringing new people on. Yeah. Real talks for you. Real vibes for you. Just chill with us. We gon' rock with you. Yeah. Yeah, we speak for the people, y'all. So big talks for you. Big talks for you. Welcome to the big dogs. Welcome to the big dogs. Yeah.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. I know you've missed us. It's been a lovely 2 weeks, but we've given y'all a little Easter Carnival break. Some time to catch yourself, but we are back. And I'm going to start with my lovely, she's just ready, in orange to the right of me. Let the people know.
Hey guys, Mandisa Kerr on LinkedIn and Facebook, Mandisa Lady 7 on Twitter, and Mandisa Lady on IG.
Thank you, ma'am. And Lily in her Versace tonight.
Visashwa.
Giving the people Met Gala.
Megala. Visashwa.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Elanise. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at ELLEANISE.
All right. And in true Mother's Day fashion, even though all of us are not mothers, but mothers are still women, we have two lady guests tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to start to the left of me. Let the people know your name, where to find you.
Hi, I'm Braids by Bree. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Braids by Bree.
Braids are the bomb. I mean,
Thank you.
y'all probably seen them and didn't know it was her. So you're
That's
welcome
her.
because it's her.
Remember the wall, people. Remember the wall. It's her.
I also work here at Polish Studios.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can
And
find her here. Do
the-
not stalk her. Please.
Stalk me, please.
Do not.
Stalk
She
me.
said stalk
You are
me.
the woman.
Stalk her.
You are the
Listen to
woman.
the
Stalk her.
lady.
Stalk her
Stalk her. Okay, and we have to the right of me my goodie.
Ow.
I'm going to let her introduce herself. Miss Boss Lady herself.
Ow.
Hi everybody, it's me, Sue. CEO of Polish Makeup Lounge. You can find me on Instagram at Polished Makeup INTL. My personal page is HAUS of Sudia, SUDIA, and Facebook is Sudia Monroe.
That's right. So you guys know we have now introduced you to the people who fix you up. You get your hair done, you get your makeup done.
Yes.
And they have a lot of other services to offer as well, that when you watch this whole video, the whole
Yes, the whole
podcast,
thing.
in between the clip, we let you know we see what they have to
On the
offer.
break.
So we're not going to go through that because it's right there for you.
Right.
And last but not least, myself, Bree Bombshell. That's on IG and Twitter, Bree Sands on Facebook, and the most important handle is Big Talks. That's Big Talks 242 on every social media. Big Talks podcast on YouTube, and we have Big Talks podcast on all of our podcast streaming.
Anywhere you can find a podcast,
Places.
that's where we at.
Yes.
Pretty much.
And when you find it, you must subscribe. Every time you don't subscribe, a puppy dies.
Yeah. Why you killing puppies?
Why are you killing puppies? Why you want to do that?
Wait, hold on.
What?
Say that again.
Every
every
time
time.
you watch and don't subscribe, a puppy dies.
A small puppy.
All kind of puppies dead. Then.
I swear.
This is what you're saying.
Right.
You just put some type of guilt on people. I didn't think that was correct or right.
Well, they need it.
I would have chosen a different route, but okay.
It's the truth.
Sorry, guys.
You
Puppy
could
murderers.
fact check
Right.
it. Go to Google. It's there. Maybe. Maybe not.
So mean.
But anyway, moving right along. Y'all was back in Alice this weekend?
Yes.
Y'all was
I wasn't.
sweating?
No, not here.
No?
I
This one to a long
I
side.
was sweating, but I really wasn't.
You really
She
did
really
look like
looked
you
good.
set the president.
Yes.
Like, I wanted to fat.
The fat shoes, there was like tassel
colors.
boots
Yes.
with the jeans slit to the side, the netted tear up situation. I was like, she's going on the truck. Did you go on the truck? No, she did not go on the truck. So she was not.
Well, Mandy, so you had road fever. So tell
I
us about
had road fever.
it. Tell us about it.
Road fever was good for me. This is my first year doing it, and I think I know I'm going to do it again. And I want to do it in different countries. So
Trinidad.
if anyone saw me,
Start in Miami.
Yeah.
Miami is good.
that's October 12th.
Yeah.
So I've already gotten the date.
she already
I'm
planner.
serious about this. I'm going to be one fat, chunky girl on the line bouncing up and down because guess what? I was on that road with a whole visor covering my face. Don't worry about it. No one really knew who I was. So that was really more, I felt liberated. I felt free. Like I could have, anything. And no one really would have known it was
who
me.
you was with?
I was with Enigma.
Ooh, the
and I
colorful
was,
people.
Yes, I was with Spellbound. And I stayed right behind the truck. I was by myself. I had fun. If I had friends, I probably would have had more fun. But I still had fun because it was a new experience for me. But goddamn, that road long. And
So y'all
hot.
feel like it was more people than last year?
It was more
Tourists?
tourists than last year. Definitely way more tourists. I think I don't know about the other bands. I know Enigma had a lot of tourists.
I heard Masqueraders had a lot of tourists too.
Because it's like a thing
road.
now, sorry. But it's like a thing now, like traveling to different places and experiencing Carnival.
Yeah. Like there was a girl they interviewed. She came from I think Trinidad, Jamaica, and then she came here. But it's definitely growing because I see people are making us a part of the Carnival
The
route.
lineup, the route.
Yes,
Like,
yes. And we also had a lot more international. We always have a lot of international artists, but we had a lot of international people that were not performing who just wanted to
Yes.
experience it.
Yeah.
So that was a big plus for considering this is about year 5. So we're growing.
And I can need everybody to get off a Carnival back, please. Let us just wind up and do what we're doing. Just
Just
get off our back.
Carnival back like that.
Listen, they had
Christian
a
Council.
Not the
whole...
Christian Council, like.
you know, there's only come up when it's a scary movie and Carnival. That
Okay,
is it. You
that's
don't hear
it.
from them.
Scary movie. That's it.
They don't come
That's
out.
it.
About sweetheart.
No.
No.
That's
When
what
the
I was
children,
saying.
When the children checking themselves up in school, they don't come out.
They don't
neither.
come out.
Right.
There's so much more pressing moral
Council.
issues to
Okay.
address in the country, but
Yes.
every year around the same time, you want to talk about Carnival?
Right.
Anyway,
Listen.
But half of them were looking at the girl shaking
They
up
low key
too.
like it,
Yes.
right?
Listen here.
they have them pictures saved and they phone.
Right.
I put a post
I see you,
online.
Bishop.
I put a post online and I said I enjoyed Carnival so much this year. And then I put a next post under it. I said, if any of you hypocrites come under my post,
'Cause they like
I
it. They like to do
will
that.
tell you nothing nice. And then they put a smile, crazy face because I was ready for them all day. Sunday and Monday was just crazy with comments. Oh, why they have to do? Why they doing Carnival? Oh, I prefer junk. They, of course, they like to compare junk and
And I
Carnival.
hate
I'm
that. You
like,
shouldn't compare it.
this is
No
not something for
comparison.
spectators.
No,
As
it's
a
two
matter of
different
fact, this has
things.
nothing to do with the government. This is private.
Yeah, like we took y'all out of it.
We
'cause
took
y'all
it out
say
of it for
we
the
was using
same
y'all money.
reason.
Right.
And why are you trying to put us back there? Like, oh my God. Please come from under this post before I tell you where your husband was.
Carnival.
It's just about the fact that people don't like change.
There you have it.
And
No.
they don't like we're evolving as a people
Yes.
in every aspect. So people don't like change.
No.
Period.
Right.
So the fact that Carnival is something new, they're opposed to it.
Yeah.
Whereas if they just embrace it, they'll see that there's so much
Right.
avenues and ways that the country
can make
itself
money.
can
Make
benefit.
money,
Right.
definitely.
So I
Where
don't
they
understand- I don't
themselves can make
understand.
money.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And
it all
I-
comes down to unity. Like,
That's
yeah,
it.
it's coming together. It's powerful.
But I saw it was, and another reason why I liked my visor is because I saw what a lot of people was doing. and they couldn't see my facial reaction. I'm like, I'm watching people on the sideline. I'm watching people body shame. I'm watching niggas them just roll up, come up off the side of the road, come up in the line. They tag team. They had teamwork on the road. There was one guy, he was dancing with the girls, and then the other one had his phone. So what I think what's going to happen is he's going to show his friends, but look, I was winding up on that gal, but he can't on that bad, this and that and this. So he had his wing cameraman. You see what I'm saying? So like they was just coming through. I was like, this is happening right in front of me.
I accuse y'all of liking mine.
Yes, as Rodney Monk would say.
Right. I was like, are y'all serious? Y'all looking for clout. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is
But
what we're
I
doing.
saw a few Jamaicans commented, and they was like, don't worry about it. Jamaica was like just 10 years ago when they first bought it. And they was like, everybody cool now.
They get over it.
My thing about it is, if you feel that strongly about it, why not have but the day before, like the kickoff of Carnival, have a church service. Like, just pray for everybody.
No, but
Christian
for sure.
brothers.
I agree. Like, come out and
Just come out and
spread
pray
the
for
word.
everybody.
Yeah,
like,
if that's the case.
just call all of the Carnival officials and say, you know what, we want to pray for you all. And pray for everybody, Christian Council, and that's what
it.
the Holy Bible says.
That's it. Just
Spread the
pray
gospel.
that they will that they will not pass out on the road for the
Right.
from the sun. You know,
Because
Pray that
y'all handing around that collection pan anyhow.
any
So see if y'all could make $2 out of it.
Pray for the rain.
pray that
Hail
they do
and
stay
snow.
hydrated. You know,
That's what they praying for.
yeah.
The rain.
Pray that they do stay hydrated and have a lot of water. You know,
Everybody wins, like Flowers say.
Everybody
We
wins.
know how much y'all like flowers too.
what's
That's
up?
true.
Sabaz
That is
was out there.
true.
Yeah.
I'm
Sabaz
sure
was
he
out there
was.
on his spots. I was like, hey Sabaz, but I didn't say it loud for him to hear me, so don't worry about it. I
Triples.
said it. I said it.
My number players, triples falling all week too. Say triple.
Yeah, 33.
You was seeing a lot with this little visor.
Yes.
When I was on the road, but I was fatting every time in my life. Cass, this performance was great.
Who was he
Amazing.
with? Who was he playing with?
Cass? He was just on the stage.
That was
No,
Friday night.
Cass.
Concert.
Friday night.
concert.
Yeah, he was
Okay,
Friday
not on
night.
the road.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cass
okay.
and Bungie Garland and Patrice, they was good.
I heard Cass had an amazing performance.
Yes, excellent. I'd go to watch him again.
I watched the snap.
You saw it.
Yeah.
You saw it. You lived through me.
So how was the whole carnival experience, like the village? Because they had drafted out like a new floor plan of the entrance and exits and
For the concert?
Fun concert.
Great.
It was great.
Yes, I wish some concert people did that.
They looked like they had some international help with that.
It was
it was
excellent.
really organized.
Like it was no fuss to get in. Like it was great. Nicely set up. And they had a wet and a dry section like they said, and it was completely separated.
Okay. So what section was that?
Dry.
Shut on, I'll make up y'all.
And my lashes, because I didn't know.
Listen, no one who don't know Bree knows she was in the dry section. Trust me, she ain't going in the wet section.
No, not at all.
She don't even go in the wet section when she on the beach.
Oh wow.
I just thought I should mention that.
You mean
You
the
know
water?
what?
Yeah.
I want to mention something else. Y'all heard this Ayesha Curry story? No?
It's interesting.
I have.
Yeah, okay.
It's
So,
interesting.
what had happened was she went to the red table, what Jada has.
Jada was setting them up.
I don't know what the topic was. I'm going to be honest, I didn't watch it. But I don't know what the topic was, but she had mentioned that she feels a little bit of insecurity because women kind of throw themselves at her husband, the basketball player, Steph Curry. But there's no guys that hit her up in her DM.
She's a little on the solid side.
She was like, she
But she's
doesn't
shaped
want
good.
it. But she said it's nice to know that she's still sought after.
Nobody can hit you up, Ayesha, whenever you're pregnant.
Okay. Shoot.
Hi, Ayesha.
Niggas scared.
I go.
Like,
They ain't trying to die. Like, what happened to you?
like,
We finish.
Ayesha.
I think Big Dog's finishing.
I think I agree with no, but for real, I agree with Sue because I feel like it's a thing whereas she's gorgeous.
Yeah, she is
clearly.
She is very good.
But it's more so you already set that thing that president like to say, I'm with my husband,
And
don't
don't
bother
bother me. Yeah.
me. So I think people kind of respecting you. And
I think she
everything.
waiting on. I think she at least want a picture up. She want.
What?
She
She
want
just
a
wants
picture up.
attention.
She just want a little bit of attention. She
She
want.
look good.
someone.
You real cute. You go out. You want somebody to compliment you. If nobody compliments you,
Well,
you
you
think
should come
something
here.
wrong.
Right.
I always tell people if you're having a bad day, go outside. One Bahamian man will tell you something, no
She's
matter
from
how you
Bahamas.
look.
But
Just come to the
women
Bahamas.
will hit you up
Yes.
with a belly.
Yes.
With a belly.
They would make you feel good. It don't
Yes,
matter.
it don't matter. But Aisha, yeah, no, for the past 2 NBA championships, I remember you was like pregnant.
She just had a baby boy.
And I feel on
Baby
social
boy.
media, she's put on this pedestal because like in a lot of memes, they say like, oh, get you Ayesha Curry.
Yes.
Curry.
Yes,
Stay away from
people
Cardi
rap
B.
songs
Yeah.
and all.
Yeah, man.
Cardi B sang about you.
Right.
Okay.
I want love like Steph
She
and
don't-
Aisha.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
So
Ah, Lord.
take that as a
Aisha.
compliment.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing out there. Trust me.
Nothing.
You don't even want them cat calls to make
No.
it
Wondering.
Because as soon as you walk past, they get into the next.
They ain't making
When
no
you see
sense
how
with
she
the
look,
Aisha.
you could be like,
I wonder
everybody.
All
why.
they gonna do is say, I had Ayesha Curry and that's it.
That's it.
And Steph Curry, like you could.
Baby girl.
You don't even hear nothing but him. Like,
Please.
you know, you could.
Yeah.
He named
He's like
Curry.
a LeBron. You don't hear nothing but that.
No.
That's good.
That's what everybody's trying to get.
love it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I kind of get what she's saying about feeling sexy, but
She has some internal issues.
yeah,
Yes,
I think
You
definitely.
have
Some-
to feel sexy on your own.
Yeah.
Right.
And you don't need validation from
Right.
anybody else. So that's a personal issue.
yeah. So, Aisha, I would say deal with some inner work.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Cause you good, you're gorgeous. You don't need it.
Beautiful mama.
Ain't nothing out there. We trying to get
Where you
somewhat
is.
of what you have.
Right. Right.
Me
just
personally, like I understand how she feels. She's being authentic, but she shouldn't have put it on like the platform.
Yes.
She shouldn't know that. That's
And then
something they
Because
should
she
do.
have the last set of gigolos in her DM now.
And they doing it. They're doing that.
like, hey, Aisha, what you
Yes,
saying,
and then, like you
girl?
said,
Since you put it
Because
out
she's
there.
being real. I would want my partner to be real with me because I
I-
know how they feel.
yes, and then like you said, how she brought it there. Everybody just taking that one clip and they can
That's
twist
it.
that,
Yeah.
and they dragging her for filth. But speaking of dragging, we're gonna come right back because you dragging these drinks.
Welcome to the big talks, yeah.
Hey, y'all, it's Sue from Polish Makeup Lounge. Check out Big Talks this and every Saturday.
It's your girl Braids by Bree. Tune into Big Talks every Saturday.
Why should you watch and listen to this podcast?
Because it's provocative, gets the people going. You got like 3 fine gals.
Hey guys, I am Mandisa.
Mandy, I mean, she has a very explosive personality, I guess.
She's like the va boom, like she's there. You know, anything that has to do with sex, she's an expert.
Okay, so let's just so we're clear, I'm not E Street Lee.
How does one describe Leah? Leah is the facts person.
And if it's not true, she's coming back and she's gonna say, guys, we're gonna have to omit that because something was wrong. That's Leah. I'm Bree.
Bree is the HBIC. She keeps everyone in line, everyone in check.
My sister. Well, Ambry is the brains behind this operation.
Yeah, we got pop culture, we got Bahamian culture, we got sex, we got relationship advice. We give you everything. It's the best podcast ever.
Welcome to the Big Talks, yeah.
Welcome back, guys.
Y'all was waiting on it, eh?
Yeah.
Welcome back. I know y'all was waiting on the dance. Y'all love it. Y'all love it. I don't know why y'all be acting all silly.
I'm sure
Welcome
they missed
back,
it.
though. Yes.
Okay, so we're back, and we're back with the main discussion, the reason why you guys are still here.
Yes.
And our topic, because, you know, it's Saturday, so Mother's Day is tomorrow.
Definitely.
We want to keep it in that avenue, and we want to talk about women. Is the modern family dynamic holding women back? Holding them back from chasing their dreams, fulfilling things, staying in that old-fashioned mindset? I would say, think it's holding the new woman back. I feel like
It's a
Leah-
traditional family holding the modern woman back. Definitely. Especially Bahamian.
Why you smile just now, though?
I knew. Did you see me going down first? I know she had
Like,
it.
you felt this.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know?
because I feel like the
hit
Bahamian
little
dream,
different.
for the most part, is to, get that good job, start get a boyfriend, get married, have some children, get one government-owned property, start your life. And, a lot of, especially for my family, the expectations are high. Like, for my whole life, I've been, from before I was an adult, my whole life it's been, stay in school, do this, do that, stay on the right track. But the minute you over 25, they'd be like, okay, so where your boyfriend is, where your children is, like, where's your ring? Like,
Right.
so yeah, I definitely agree.
No, I do agree. But how do you have kids, Brie?
I don't.
Okay, so just in the
don't.
kids section. So for you two lovely ladies who have kids, how do y'all feel?
I think that it's a 50-50 because, like Leah said, the Bahamas and Bahamians are steeped in tradition. So we're very, very traditional.
I feel like all Caribbean people like
Right.
that. Yeah.
So that's the mold that they try and fit everybody in. But the women of the millennials, I'm not a part of the millennials, by the way. I'm a 70s baby. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. But the millennials are kind of doing things differently because some of them are graduating with babies. They're graduating engaged. They're corporate women or they are women with degrees. But they're balancing it.
Right.
Like there's a balance between getting all of the stuff which your Grammy them wants you get.
Yeah.
Child, love who love you.
Yes. You know that's their
Yeah,
favorite
that's their
thing.
favorite line. Love who love you. Don't love who you love.
But you have like 11 children or
Right.
whatever.
With like 5 days.
Yes.
Exactly.
Come on, not Grammy. But anyway, yeah, so I think the women of today are now like balancing it better. And what's going on with this drink? I getting a little tongue tied. But either it's a balance or it's full force into your career, and you put those things on hold. Because if you even look at the celebrities, they're having children later and later.
Yes.
Like 47, 50.
Janet Jackson.
Kenya Moore just had a baby, and she like
Close to 50, yeah.
no, she like 50, and that's her first baby. So I don't know. I think everything's changing. It's evolving. I don't know if I 100% agree with. Like I'm as you know, I'm an entrepreneur and a business owner and all that good stuff. But I really would have liked to stay home with my babies. Like I would have liked the man to go out, make the money, and I just stay home. Like I don't know who voted for this again.
Me.
Why?
It was you. Yeah. It was
Okay.
me.
Like,
Okay.
because what's happening in society, we're seeing the deterioration of our society because both mommy and daddy are working straight through.
Yeah.
So the children are suffering. So when the children suffer, the society suffers. So that's where it's a very thin line for me. I'm all about empowerment and all that good stuff, but then you also need to have that balance where family and children
Takes
especially
a big role.
is first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
That's my little 5 cents.
I was born into the era of both. You're not a millennial. They say I'm a millennial.
You are millennials.
As I roll my eyes.
No, you are.
I don't care. I feel
She
like I
just
was
barely
I,
missed it.
Yeah,
Trust
I
me.
barely. I feel like I'm right in the middle of it because I come into that. I'm from that era where you had to be a lawyer, doctor, or an accountant, and then growing up, you see the times change where you can be anything that you want, baby girl. You don't have to do this. So I agree with Sue, where it's a 50-50, because you want to do the traditional way. At the same time, you need to make this money because this is how it happened, just how society just all around you just doing certain things. If you don't have your husband right here and then you have a child and so forth like that, you have to be that person to step out and say, hey, this is what needs to happen. I need to go and do this for me and my family until time is served and so forth like that. So I kind of agree with the 50-50.
Okay, so kind of going back to what I had said initially, no, I let Leah twist it the other way around. But do you feel, like Sue said, some of us, we still would wish that we could be home and be with our babies. So do you feel like the modern family, that's what it is now, mommy and daddy working, is that holding the women back from being maybe a traditional mommy, a traditional woman who stays at home, who cooks, who cleans, who does everything for a man? Like,
Well, yeah,
does the modern family dynamic, did that hold her back?
it would.
Hold that woman back that they want, I should say.
I think so.
Yeah, I agree.
Because that was tradition. That's what they used to do back then, not necessarily what they want to do now. So it is kind of holding them back because they're torn between, should I listen to Grammy, should I do that tradition, or should I go out here and do what is necessary? You see? So I think it holds them back to a certain degree. Yeah.
So Leah and Brie, you feel like if I decide to say no, I don't want to follow this modern thing, I want to cook and cater to my man and do what my Grammy say, you think, would that be letting someone like you down who voted for me to have the opportunity, like you say you voted, who voted for me to have the opportunity,
She changed it.
the opportunity to work and to say no, I don't feel like cooking today?
No, I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, women should do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But what I was trying to say is there should be an option for a woman to step out of that traditional role and, make as much money as a man.
Right.
Or, so I don't
or not.
Right.
So do you guys feel like, because we still have some women who, I didn't mean a lot of women, like if a sugar daddy came, we sell our job goodbye later. Like, like Leah said to the last one, if you want to be the man and pay all the bills, it was not, you're welcome.
There you go. Not a problem.
I could sit back. You feel like that's something that, I don't even think I should ask. That's something y'all would like say, you know what, I'm going to do it.
What? quit my job for the sugar daddy.
Yeah.
For the sugar daddy or for your man? Hold on.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Husband, man, sugar daddy.
To be at home with your husband,
Yeah.
like not have no job.
He's a millionaire. Like I ain't go on for nothing. Like
a billion.
It's
when I
preference.
snap my finger,
a B.
a Maserati could pop up in the garage. That's the only
personally
way
cannot do
I ain't gonna
it.
work.
No, why you can't do it?
Because I'm independent. Like I feel like we should do what we want to do. I don't want nobody controlling me. I want to just be free and move how I want to move.
But I mean, not necessarily. It wouldn't be necessarily where you can't do what you want to do. If you have a husband who
Understands that?
who understands that you could still do what you want to do. But I mean, let's just say you are in your own, you're in your entrepreneur, and he tells you that he doesn't want you to work. You know, for instance.
He has to be the one, basically.
Oh, okay.
Like he has to be the one. If he's the one, he's good
Jesus
to
and
me.
Gabriel gotta
He's
come down
taking
for
care
this.
of
Free
me.
sound like she have a list. Like, hold on.
Yes,
we can-
definitely. I don't. But I'm gonna have my backup plan. I'm gonna have
course.
my own money. But
Of course. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a definite. That's a definite.
But if he wants to take care of me, he loves me, he worships the ground I walk on, definitely I'll stay at home.
So Sue, you being a mother, so you don't have anything to think about right now, but you have a son to think about. Is it? Would you give it up, or would you be like, you could do it, but I still gotta have my shop?
I always am of the opinion that if I do have a man that's taking care of me financially, taking care of my son financially, like I don't have an issue. I don't know if I could fully give it up, but I would do it. Whereas I'd work if I want to work. I'd take
Right.
appointments at my leisure. It's not a must that I have appointments. It's not a must that I work. It's not a must that I be in my shop. Like, I'll have a select group of clients who, when they call, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I could do y'all. But
And I feel like being an entrepreneur, like that's the perfect job for
Yes.
that, because you can still work from home. You
Yes.
can move how you want to move. I'm an entrepreneur. I basically move how I want to move now. So.
right, and that's another thing, because I'm an entrepreneur, I have a lot more time with my son. I get to catch all of his games. I get to catch all of his practices, like whatever's going on in his life. I have the flexibility to be there, which in when I was working for someone in the past, I couldn't do it.
Right.
So entrepreneurship kind of gives you that balance.
Definitely.
Because you have the flexibility to do and move the way you want to. It's not so bad, so you don't feel stuck like you're in a box. So I guess it's I like it. I don't know if I'll change it.
Do you guys feel like equality plays a big role in it? Like, if women were given the same pay and same respect and job opportunities as easily or as much as men do you think that, I don't want to use the word ambitious, but for lack of better term, that they would be more ambitious? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, we still do have that mass of women who are like, they say, I just need to find me a husband. It don't matter. I could get one little something job. I ain't gotta be doing much. Just have babies. Like, they don't really have a plan outside of that. Do you feel like equality plays a role in their ambition?
Their want for equality?
Yeah, no, like, let's say we had it more of it. Like, let's say the pay was set. Women didn't have to fight as hard as men do, you know, like if it was equal. You think that would push them more?
I think that would lighten the load a bit.
I think so too.
I mean, yeah.
I think it would have lightened it.
The thing is, I feel like a man's role, a man is the priest of a home, period. So as the priest of a home, he's supposed to protect and provide. The woman is a helpmate. So we don't have to have the same salary, because I only helping you.
Right.
I only helping you, nigga. Yeah, I can pay the little phone bill. I may buy some grocery.
Provider, protector. That's the three
Yeah,
P's.
like,
Real talk.
me and you ain't got to be on no same level, because I only need to win one or two little things anyway.
Right.
What happening?
Taking care of the house and the house only. And that's a full-time job.
Right.
That in itself is a full-time job.
Trust me, taking care of a home is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, like a home and kids. I like if a man, the 1 or 2 times a man has to take care, like let's say the woman goes away or whatever.
Nothing is be right.
Like you come home and you trying to figure out which hurricane passed your house.
Which hurricane
Where your child is.
Where your child is.
Why your
child in the back of the
child
yard
hair?
dirty with the dog.
Listen,
Like,
like hey, fix someone get hair
Can't
cut
fit.
off.
You can't even find your house.
Oh God.
So no, I don't feel like I have to. I don't feel like I have to prove a point.
Okay.
In that kind of way, I don't. I want to see I don't. Because my role in a man's life is a helpmate, which means if he is, well, God forbid, if something was to happen to him and he can't pay the bills, I can then step up and say, you know what, I got you, or I got us. But to say, okay, you make $5,000 a month, I need to make $5,000. No,
it doesn't have to be that.
No, babes.
No, as long as everything is balanced.
yeah, as long as there's a balance, and then somebody has to take care of the family. Like if he working 60 hours a week and you working 60 hours a week, what's happening with the kids?
What's happening with the
They
house?
growing up themselves.
Yeah.
So if I stay home, 'cause you know I always have a story. If I stay home, right? I have to still clean like.
No, that's negotiable, baby. That's what cleaning company is. That's what housekeepers. all of that good stuff is for. Like even if I stay home, I ain't cleaning up.
Not all day.
I'll clean up like on a day that the housekeeper ain't coming. I might do 1 or 2 things for her. Yeah, it's not I might wash a plate or 2.
But that deep cleanse.
Yeah, that deep cleanse.
That's Shirley job.
You gotta put your money to work. Like, yeah, that little money, what she charging us? I gonna have to put that to work? No.
How old she gotta be?
Oh.
She can't be too old.
65
Yeah.
and above.
Okay.
For me.
Can't be too old.
I'm not a good looking, not a good
looking
65.
65,
I need
yeah.
like 65, but you looking 75, 80.
Not coming up in this house looking good.
Yeah, like you done gone through menopause, Grammy, you only got on them big panties, them house robes.
Yeah.
Like you just skating through the house. My baby calling you Grammy. Yeah.
Not coming in here looking good, ma'am.
Yeah, no.
the debate.
Next thing I come home, you with
My children gotta go
That's
out and
chocolate
calling you
for another
Grammy.
day.
Yeah, that's true.
Like what Grammy cook? Yeah, no. Them little hot Cubanas and things shaking up in the
Oh,
eye.
no.
Yeah, no.
No.
no, not gonna work.
Yeah, I never thought about them.
Well,
yeah,
child.
old enough to do the work, young enough to bend.
Yeah.
You know, like that. That's about it.
I don't even need to be young enough to bend.
But she gotta bend the clean too.
listen,
Them Cubanas.
I ain't gonna lie,
we
I
have
ain't gonna lie.
ways around that because the tiles and stuff in the bathroom, spray some kaboom in that.
Kaboom.
The night before, I'll help her now.
That's what you get with.
I'll spray the kaboom, and then the night
it
before
set.
she come,
Let it
let her set. So by the time it's morning, she could put on the scrubber slippers
Slippers and just slide.
and just clean with her foot.
No bending.
Leah, what's your name?
Shirley.
Shirley.
Yeah, your name gotta be at least Shirley,
Yeah, Gertrude.
Gertrude,
Mabel.
Yeah.
Eleanor, Mabel,
Yeah.
anything like that.
And like Sue said, I'm long, that's the rope.
Yeah, like you can't come up in my house naming Brittany and
Hell no.
no,
Samantha.
Samantha, and
I've never seen an old.
You're gonna see them soon. Generation.
Yeah,
what
no.
is this generation? It's not X.
Damn.
yeah, no.
Generation X or Z, whatever it is, they're here. So we soon see Grammy Britney's.
Child.
Yeah, the little Filipinos. If you don't speak too much English, that's okay too. You know,
Yeah.
that's fine because we got translators on our phones.
That's right.
So I could type in what I want to say in English, and then you could look at it and
They
it'll
cuss out on the
translate.
phone.
It'll
Cuss out on
translate
me.
in your
I
language.
need to curse you.
Right.
Fake us out.
Yeah, you know, it's ways around that now. Like technology is amazing
You're on
right
your
now. Right. Matter of fact, you don't have to look on the small phone. I'll have a TV set up.
And point.
Yeah.
What that say?
Smart TV. Smart TVs are amazing these days. The things they could do.
Oh man.
Yeah. No.
Okay. So we've any of you modern women out there, we've taught you how to have balance. The trick is you do what you have to do, just get an old maid.
Yes. Old.
We told you the qualifications of the old maid as well. But this has been lovely, guys.
Yes. Yes, it has.
It always feels like it ends too soon, but we definitely have y'all back.
That was quick.
I
It was, right? It felt so quick.
Yeah.
I didn't finish my drink.
Well,
You need help?
this was drink number what?
She whispered 3. I'm going to say it loud.
So Lily, honey, we're gonna start with you.
All right, everyone. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at ELLEANISE.
All right, and Miss Bree.
Hey guys, you can find me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Braids by Bree, BRE.
Braid plug. Sudia.
Hey everybody, you can find me on Instagram at HAUS of Sudia, SUDIA. On Facebook at Sudia Monroe. My business handles are Polished Makeup INTL on Instagram and Polished International on Facebook.
And it was Polish who provided us with drinks as well. This is like a
Yes.
full service.
Full service.
Hey.
You know what I said? To do months. You come here, you get everything
Prestige
done.
banqueting
Just stay.
services.
Mandy.
Hey, Mandisa Curry on Facebook and LinkedIn. Mandisa Lady 7 on Twitter. And Mandisa Lady on IG.
Okay, and last but not least, me, Bree Bombshell on IG and Twitter, Bree Sands on Facebook. And the most important handle is at the beginning of this episode.
Yes.
You're going to rewind it.
Subscribe.
But just make sure to subscribe. Big Talks on YouTube, on every podcast streaming outlet, whatever you want to call it. And we thank you guys for tuning in. See you next week.
Welcome to the Big Talks, yeah.